Happy Thursday, Houston. Good to have you up early with us. Steph Simmons here with Ron Trevino, Jennifer Reyna, and Chita Craft.
Yeah, we have a lot of news to get to this morning. Let's start with Chita, though, because the threat of some weather this afternoon.
The threat of the afternoon. Live look at the radar here for your Thursday. Temperatures this morning are nice and mild, and that's because these clouds, the moisture that we're seeing, trapped the air from yesterday. So you're basically waking up how you went to bed yesterday. Take a look at where the thunderstorms are right now, draped across I-35 from Waco into Dallas. Now give this several hours, so really think even through the afternoon, temperatures are going to continue to climb. Now overall, Jen, I think a better rain chance though moves in after lunchtime today. So overall, we're going to see maybe a few breaks, I think between about 10 to noon of some of that wet weather, but then it's really going to be just after lunchtime today. That's when showers and even a few thunderstorms roll in. Notice 12:30 today, right through about 2, 3, 4 o'clock, and then it starts to move off to the east by about 7. More for the, which is going to be beautiful coming up in 10 minutes.
All right. Chita, tell us more about the reports we're hearing near San Antonio about a big
last night. This is just southwest of New Braunfels, closer into Floresville. And if I broaden out the scope across the state of Texas, you know, even over the past 2 days, we have had several earthquakes. You know, we do have fault lines across the state of Texas, but 4.5 closer to San Antonio, just southwest there of New Braunfels. Yeah, we don't hear about that magnitude all the time, but we do have fault lines across Texas, and we do get typically smaller earthquakes, but we just don't report on them because they are so small. Today, we are under a weather impact alert. I want to prepare you now for the potential of strong, maybe even a few severe thunderstorms as we get into the afternoon. Now, the timing is early as 11, but I do think we're going to get just past lunchtime today, and that's when most of those thunderstorms will start to pick up. When I'm expecting some heavy downpours, some very gusty winds, and even the risk of an isolated tornado. Not area wide, but Jen, the best chance of that will be north and east. We'll have more on that coming up in about 10 minutes. Over
Chita, thank you. About strong storms later today.
That's right. Mainly for the thunderstorms that could develop between about lunchtime through the afternoon. I think it's out by about 7 o'clock this evening. We do have some lightly scattered showers, areas north of I-10 right now. So crossing over 290, a little bit closer, notice into Brenham, Waller County from Hempstead. Again, 290 is looking a little wet. 45 northbound from Shenandoah into Conroe this morning. Magnolia, Montgomery. Here's Courtney picking up maybe a few moderate showers, but blinding heavy downpours across portions of Dallas, Waco, draped across I-35, just west of Austin. So we still have to give this several hours. As far as the severe risks today, you know, the setup is very similar to what I showed you yesterday at this time. A level 2 for eastern Harris County, most of Montgomery, and all of our eastern counties. This says, hey, Storm Prediction Center says on a scale of 1 to 5, level 2, heavy downpours, some strong gusty winds, maybe some hail, and even an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out. Future track showing 12:30. This is when a few thunderstorms start to fire up. Notice the main cold front still sitting northwest. Cold front should swing through early afternoon. Think more 3, 4 o'clock. Starts to move east, I think as early as 5 or 6 o'clock this evening. And then by 7 o'clock, showers are really tapering off and completely to our east. Overnight, we set the stage for a fabulous Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, weekend forecast, Galveston County. Now that fog can really continue to spread. So keep in mind that can reduce your visibility and slow your speeds already. I think the strongest thunderstorms arrive just after lunchtime today. Continue, check your temperatures. You start off mainly in the 70s for the day, in the 60s. Talking about some of that fog. Galveston, the worst right now. This is all that sea fog, exactly like yesterday. So started off near the coast, but then it continued to spread more area wide. That's what I think will happen today. It's not as bad over the Gulf Freeway, so not so bad inland just yet, but that could start to materialize Friday, Saturday, Sunday, getting even into early next week, sunny and still continuing in the 70s. But Jen, we're going to stay very weather aware throughout the day today. Over to you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Ron Trevino, Steph Simmons, Jennifer Reyna, and Chita Craft here too.
All right, Chita Craft, wet afternoon, you've been telling us, but is it just today?
Just today. Fog advisory for Harris, Galveston, Brazoria County through 8 o'clock this morning. So heads up with the fog, especially areas south of I-10. We do have lightly scattered showers north of town. So most of that is really light, but there are pockets near Hempstead that have just some moderate around lunchtime or just after. So we get to about noon today, and that's when we'll start to see some thunderstorms fire up. Continue probably through about 2, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Some showers lingering through 4. So that's still going to make for a messy afternoon, early evening commute. Jen, on a scale of 1 to 5, most of our eastern counties all under a level 2, so heavy downpours, such strong winds, even the chance for an isolated tornado not off the table. So I'll talk more about that coming up in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, Cheetah, even the evening or later afternoon hours.
Bring back Breggy, okay?
Whole situation
That's
there,
all
the
I'm saying.
Breggy sitch. Okay, 5:42. Cheetah, are we staying dry at least?
The fog that's in place, we could see some showers, and even on the north side, we are tracking some showers. So it's not a completely dry forecast really at any point throughout the day today, but we are starting off with some dense fog in Galveston. Overall, though, any moisture that we do see is going to continue to pick up around lunchtime today. So live look over the Gulf Freeway. Yeah, it's looking mostly quiet and dry right now, but a little drizzle, some mist embedded in that fog, not out of the question. This is a live look over the Med Center this morning. Yeah, you can see how saturated these clouds are, but overall strong storms expected this afternoon. So think starting around as early as 11, but mainly around noon through about 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then most of that rain starts to move out. Fabulous weekend forecast, 70s expected all of next week. Live look at the radar. Now, where are the showers right now? Mainly on the north side, 290 moving in, or anywhere from Brenham to Hempstead. There's Courtney, some of the yellow that you see near Montgomery. These are some moderate showers, 45 northbound. So Jen, this is where we're seeing some light showers now, but the strongest thunderstorms are draped across I-35, and that's what's moving our direction. Over to you.
All right.
And that's where we do have a dense fog advisory this morning, but otherwise it hasn't spread inland just yet. That's good. Now, what I'm preparing you now for, why we're under a weather impact alert, strong to potentially even a few severe thunderstorms early afternoon. The timeline is just a little bit earlier than I previously thought, between about 11 to 6. Now, we could see some strong winds. I think even an isolated tornado and some heavy downpours. This isn't area wide, but especially north and east of town. Let me show you. Live look at the radar. Most of the showers this morning, really light. A few moderate little showers moving right along 290 from Hempstead this morning. Near Magnolia, Montgomery, seen a few moderate showers. That's just west of 45. Strongest thunderstorms draped across I-35. Take a look. This is from Austin, Waco, Dallas. This is where the threat is right now. Now, what I'm expecting as that cold front gets closer, that's where we'll start to see our thunderstorms. All right, can you tell the cold front? Hello, you go to West Texas, 30 in Lubbock, 33 in Midland, and then right along the boundary, notice temperatures still hovering right around 70, 57 there in Dallas, but low 70s here. You see the difference? I mean, across the state, 30 degrees right now in Lubbock, 72 in Houston. So that strong cold front that's moving in is why we're going to see these thunderstorms, and you just can't rule out the possibility when you're dealing with warm, moist air and then the collision there with cold, dry air. That's what gives us the energy for those strong thunderstorms. 1 o'clock this afternoon, cold front still draped across the northwest side, but seeing some showers and early thunderstorms. Again, not everyone will see the risk of severe weather, but I do want you to be prepared. Hopefully you have the KHOU 11 app, so that way you can get notifications to your phone. If we have any alerts, advisories, warnings, we can get those to you immediately. Now, overnight, we cleared things up. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, fabulous, beautiful. The severe risk today, mainly concentrated east, but notice it does clip a big portion there of Harris County, Montgomery County, portions of Walker County, and then everywhere east. So a level 2, that's some heavy downpours, some gusty winds, but even an isolated tornado. Jen was asking about the fog, mainly in Galveston. We do have a dense fog advisory through 8 o'clock. Not as bad as yesterday, though, so we'll see if that materializes through thunderstorms. If you have not seen the weekend outlook, guys, I'm going to leave you on a warm, nice note. Temperatures are heading into the 70s, even through early next week. Over to you.
Yeah, and that weekend look.
Good morning, Houston. Let's talk more about that forecast.
Yeah, it's fog this morning, but that's seen a few moderate showers. Hempstead, Courtney, right along 290, near the yellow on our radar, those are the moderate showers. Otherwise, this is really light. Where the thunderstorms are right now, draped across I-35. Austin, Waco, Dallas getting slammed with strong thunderstorms right now. Here locally, what I'm expecting, that cold front to track west to east, and that's why our eastern counties are under a level 2 risk today of some heavy downpours, a cloud to ground lightning, some damaging winds, even an isolated tornado. So a weather impact alert for today. Think beginning around can linger through maybe 4, 5, 6, Jen, and then I'll talk more about your extended in about 10 minutes.
So just got to get through like that half day.
That's a good chance that we're actually pretty clear from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. tomorrow. That's really when we should clear things out, but we'll see if they have to schedule that in advance, then maybe no, because the ground will be so wet. wet. This morning, just like Jen was saying, we have fog, we have damp conditions out there, especially in Galveston. So sea fog developed yet again overnight, and that's why Galveston really soupy this morning under that dense fog advisory over the Gulf Freeway. Not bad. You can still barely make out the skyline this morning. A lot better than yesterday. What I am expecting, though, damp conditions early will lead to strong thunderstorms by midday today. Visibility's the worst in Galveston at 4 miles, but both airports notice 7 to 8 miles there from IH to Hobby. So as far as today goes, we're under a